got the Knockouts Championship right now. You've been popping up in WWE. You were there at the Royal Rumble. You had a pay-per-view match for the Women's NXT Championship, and actually had it in the bag until Ash by Elegance went ahead and cost you that one. But how's that been? How is life for you right now? Because everyone is talking about you always.
Man, it's been a crazy year and I didn't expect it at all. But also I feel like there's more pressure on me than ever to keep continuing to do stuff like this because honestly, what I did was really awesome. But in wrestling now, I'm sure everything big is just a flash in the pan. And I feel like you do something big and then the next day someone else does something big. So everything moves on so quickly. So that's just how I feel about it. It's awesome that it happened, but I feel like now I just have to continue to do cool stuff.
So what's your game plan for that then? Because again, you're popping up everywhere. Not only, are you in TNA, but you're also over in WWE. Everybody's been asking about what that correlation has been and what that back and forth schedule might look like. But you have not let up at all with your independent and outside bookings as well. So how are you going about avoiding being that flash in the pan that you just mentioned? And kind of what's your game plan moving forward?
So I just wrestled GCW this past weekend. I held an open challenge the day before for the Knockouts title on the Independents. So I'm just trying to do anything I can to kind of keep my name in the news. I'm also filming, I'm playing a part in a film that's going to be, I believe, on Amazon Prime. I'm going to the UK to do that next month. So I'm just trying to do anything I can to take advantage of it.
Is film something that you're interested in getting into, going that entertainment route in addition to pro wrestling? Obviously, there's been a lot of people to successfully do both in the past and currently. Is that of interest to you?
I mean, of course, I feel like if you're an entertainer, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't anything that you can do and make money and entertain people be of interest? I would be a trapeze artist if I could make a lot of money from it and entertain people.
Well, I love to hear that. Well, hey, I got to ask you about this now because this is an event that I am personally going to be involved with after a 4-year hiatus from pro wrestling. But we have a really cool one coming up, a very unique one that I
Mhm.
believe plays perfectly to so many of your strengths. But we are going to be doing the Wrestlers Combine at BLP Crowning Glory. And this isn't just going to be your average wrestling show because we are going to have a series of events that are going to test the talent on who is actually the strongest, who is actually the fastest. And you're going to be out there with 3 other powerhouses in Mandy Sacs, Ashley Sabera, Ash by Elegance, the former
Mhm.
Dana Brooke, and Xia Lee. Talk a little bit about this because you're the juggernaut. You're the one with literal powerlifting championship records. Tell us about this event because it's just next week, September 4th at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, live on Chris Van Vliet's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it came up fast, didn't it? Just a few days ago, it was like a month away. But it's actually sponsored by DraftKings, which is a company that I've been working with for a little over a year now. And I'm stoked to do it. I'm a little nervous because I feel like with who I am, like how can I not win this and then be credible going forward? I don't know if any of the actual events have been announced, so I won't mention them, but I do feel very lucky that some of them play directly into what I feel like are my specific strengths. Yeah, I'm just excited to do it. There's Mandy is obviously super athletic. Ash, I've wrestled her, so I know what she is capable of. Zaya is just insane. And then the men that are a part of it are all just, it's going to be a really, really good event and it's going to be entertaining for everyone.
Well, we haven't announced any of the events yet, but let's go ahead and announce 2 of them. We
Okay.
got the rope run, who can run the ropes 10 times the fastest, and we got arm wrestling as well. You see any payback coming your way after Ashley Sabera cost you that NXT championship at Battleground, maybe?
Well, I've already beat her since then. So lucky me, I've already dropped her on her head a few times to make up for that. And then this Thursday, actually on TNA, we have a match called Match by Elegance. So if people want to tune in to see what that's all about, I do beat her senseless also in that match. So I think I have gotten her back for that. And I do also think that I will beat her one more time at the combine.
Yeah, just stacking dubs. I love to hear it. Let me ask you one more question, too. Now, your husband, Jonathan Gresham, a pro wrestler as well. I mean, he's got to be stoked for you right now, just being on top of the world with everything going on. How has that support system been at home? You know, someone that's out there in the trenches going through these matches and knows just how brutal this life can be. Also, you guys make some incredible content together. It's extremely entertaining. Check out their page if you haven't seen it yet. But talk about that for a second.
I'm definitely very lucky to have him in my corner. Not only is he an incredible professional wrestler, he has the best advice for me. He always has my back no matter what. Even if I do something stupid, he's just like, well, it's fine. You'll get past it. And it's funny because when I first told him about the Royal Rumble, he was just kind of like not surprised. He was like, of course you are. You were destined to do big things. So it's cool to have someone that believes in you no matter what.